Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am happy that you're here today. In today's video, I would like for you to come with me and help me put together my budget planner for 2024. Now, to make it clear, this is not going to be the actual planner, but it's going to be the planner that I'm going to be using for my cash envelope videos and for my cash stuffing that I'm going to be doing, and also my digital savings. So let's get started. Thank you so much for staying to watch this video. I hope you're able to get ideas from this setup that I'm going to be doing. I will be doing another video showing you my actual planner that I'm going to be using, plus this one, how I'm going to be using it. For now, I just want to get this one together just to see where I stand and to see what I want to change, what I want to add, and any ideas I can come up with. Before that, I just want to do it and just get it out of the way. I was able to purchase this from Amazon, and this is where I'm going to be keeping my pens that I'm going to be using and the markers that I'm going to be using. But I wanted to show you the bag in the case that you're looking for something like it and you're not sure, or you don't want to pay too much money. This one was a good price in Amazon. It comes in different colors, and it has a little pocket here where you can bring this down, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops. You have a little pocket, and in here you can actually go inside the bag, and here it's the same thing. You can actually open the bag, and then you have 2 pockets right here. And this is what I'm going to be using for my pens. So I have decided to use these 2 pens for now. This pencil, this Crayola. Actually, I'm using 2. This one is like a purple gray color, and this one is green. I also have a blue one just in case, a blue pen. I'm not planning to use it, but just in case I need to call my attention on something, then that light bright blue color will make me see the difference between the green and the gray. And then I have these 3 markers. I have this tumbler right here, and I have this ones. This one is on both sides, and this is the light green color. Well, it's light green the outside, but the inside is not so light. I'll show you really quick. Right here, this is the pink one, and then this is the green one. And I think it's gonna look darker on the paper once I use it. And then this one is like a light beige color. So those are the colors that I'm going to be using during my cash envelope videos. And everything that you see here, except for these pens, I was able to get them all in Amazon. So you should be able to find them with no issues. This one is too big to be out here, so I'm gonna have to put it inside, and it fits inside just fine. I'll leave the pens inside and the pencil, and then I'll just put these crayons right here. Do they fit? They don't fit. It's just a tiny bit too big. How about here? I think it'll be too tight, so I'm just gonna leave them inside. It's not like I have a lot of stuff that I won't be able to find them, so it should be fine. So this is what it looks like inside once the side pocket is closed. And this is where I'm going to be keeping my stuff. I am going to order some whiteout that I'm going to be putting in here, because the whiteout looks more or less like the like this one's right here. So, but I haven't placed the order yet. So I wanted just to get this ready with you guys, just to give you an idea what you can use for your pens and markers that you're going to be using for your cash envelopes, trackers, and games and all that stuff. Now for the fun part. I'm going to have to cut some of this down, but let's see how it goes. For now, what I bought was this cover from Love Posh. Let me just put that to the side. And I got these covers from Love Posh, which I got to remove this. It just has a film that I've been waiting to remove it until I'm ready to actually use it. Until I was able to finally use it or set it up. So that one's removed. I have some coming my way. I think I bought another one of this one, and I bought a couple. I think it was a clear and a frosted one that I bought. I'm waiting for that package. Maybe it's on this side. Okay. So I'm thinking of using this disc right here. I'm not 100% sure. I want to keep them, but for now, just to start, I think I'm gonna use this one because I made this for myself, and I decided to add some green just so I can have the discs in here. So I'm gonna see how that looks. I don't know how it's gonna look, and I just did that this morning. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not too sure about it. I also have this one. So, but I will have to change the disc to gold discs, and I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. You guys let me know which cover you like best. This one with the bold letters, or this one which is just a little bit more simple. I think I like this one, but without the green. But for now, let me just put this to the side. The one that I currently have is this one, and this one has a small clear disc, and I think that's what I wanted. I like the clear disc, but I'm not done using this one because it's still November, almost December, so I still have a month to use this one. And I don't know if these discs are gonna be too big, because I do have quite a few sheets, but not a lot. Let me see if I can find the mini disc that matches this. I have all these ones here. I don't want to use black. And then this is too gold. I don't like that color. This peachy color, it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try this one first. I don't know if I have enough. No. Okay, problem solved. I'm gonna use this one. I had to move on to the next best thing because I didn't have enough discs for the other color that I was gonna use. So I'm going to let me cut this down and make the holes, and then we'll see what we use. So I made these two green ones that right now that I'm looking at it, I don't like it that much. I think I should have got a darker green, or maybe a more like, I don't know. Put them to the side, and I'm gonna stick to the original ones, and I think I just make the holes wrong. We'll see how it looks once I put it here. If anything, I'll just reprint. Thankfully, I did those myself, so I can reprint as many times as I need. If that is the case, hopefully not. So I'm gonna start by just adding the discs to here, to the cover. Oh. Okay, so now that this is here, let's try this. That's gonna bother me so much. But I have a great way to fix it because it's still a little bit too big. So I'm just gonna cut that off. Okay, so let's see if the measurements are right. I think I can take a little bit more off from the edge here. I think it's perfect now. And I was thinking of laminating this. If I do laminate it, I gotta make them smaller because this one here, it is laminated. I mean, I could have used this one, but because I'm still using this one for this year, I'll see if I just change it. But this one is laminated and it lasts a while. I would like to put something here on the back, but I didn't. So let's see how this one works. So I decided this one says 2024 plan your budget, and this quote is from Dave Ramsey. It says a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. And I really like that quote. And then here I decided to just print a 2024, and now is where I want to put everything that I'm going to be adding to here. So I made these challenges for myself. This is a $1, $5, and $10 challenge. I will go ahead and make a video getting getting my binders together. I already have them, as you have seen some of my videos, but I want to get ready for 2024 because hopefully early in the year I will be able to finish my classes and I'll be able to actually find a job. Right now I'm not working. That's why my budget is very low. I am not saving money for bills. I'm just saving money. The money that I do here on the channel is just to save. So it's not for bills or anything. It's just to save money. That's why you hardly see any videos of those. But I hope that changes in the future once I'm actually working. Right now my husband is the only one that works. He owns his business and we're surviving on that without any issues. So these items I will be adding to my planner right here, which I have to cut down to size, and these ones are going to be for the actual envelopes. So I'm gonna put these ones to the side because I'm not gonna use them right now in this planner. So this is gonna be one of the last things I add. This one right here, I want to add it at the end. So let me just go ahead and put it here now. Because once I close my planner, I wanted to see something nice. And I think this butterfly cover, it's perfect since I love butterflies. So the first thing that I wanted to add here is my monthly budget sheet. So there's no specific days when I get paid. My husband gives me money, and there's no specific days that I get paid. I do have bills that I have to pay. That's why he gives me money to pay my bills, and then from there I take money for gas, I take money for food, to do groceries, and to get anything I need or anything I want, and for my cash envelopes. So I try to take, every time I get paid, I try to take about $100 for just the cash envelopes, and I try to do that monthly. So depending how many times I get paid in the month, then I try to take money after all my bills are paid. Whatever is left, then I try to take $100 from it just for the envelopes. So this is the budget sheet that I've been using. I made one for both of my sons. I adjusted the sheet for them depending on their need, and it has been working great. They've been doing great with their accounts, and I am just so proud of them because they're really sticking to their budget and they're really looking at their money, making sure that they don't go over budget on anything. And I actually love that because, like I tell them, you're the man of the house. You're gonna be the man of the house. You need to provide for your family. When you get married, one is 20, one is 17. You need to provide for your family when you get married, so you need to learn how to manage your money. So I am happy that they're working on it now and they're doing a great job with it. So I'm gonna cut this down to size. I think I cut too much on this side. We'll see. I'm gonna leave that side alone because I have a lot of space, and put this one right here. So these are my bills that I have. As you can see, I don't have a lot of bills. My most expensive one, of course, is my car. And then these are the credit card debts that I have, which I don't have a lot of debt, but I do have a lot of credit cards. Some of them are empty. I just have them here listed just so I don't have to write them down. So if they're empty, I just leave that space blank and then just do my budget to the ones that I actually owe money. And then here is for groceries, eating out, gas, personal expenses, and anything else that I would need to add. And then here is my digital savings. So I have cash envelopes where I save money for these categories, but I also have a savings account where I keep some of that money in my savings account just in case I need to swipe my card. I have money for those categories there and I don't have to go to the bank right away to deposit the money. That's how I work my accounts, and that's how I want to show you guys how I work my accounts once I get to that point on my cash envelope videos. So for now, I'm going to, maybe I can cut this shorter, just a tiny bit smaller. And now it's gonna work. After my introduction to my planner, which is the 2024, I'm gonna have my monthly budgets. For now, I have two for the first 2 months. Let me put this over here. Then I'm going to be adding this ones right here. This is for the monthly budget, but this one is weekly. I had this once on my website, but I closed my website down because I didn't have time to attend the website. But this is how this one works. Right here, I write the month. This is for the first week, second, third, fourth, and fifth week if we have one. So I keep track of the bills that are due depending on the week of the month that is due. I budget and then I find out how much money I spent. This one is for the bills, like I said. At the end of the month, I can just add up in here how much money I actually spent or budgeted for each week, and then my total amount down here. If you are interested in this sheet, let me know in the comments below. Even though I don't have the website, but you can actually see it here. And we can just make some arrangements so you can purchase one. And I can even send it to you digitally, so you don't have to worry about shipping or anything, and you can just print as many as you want. I think I should cut the other side first. So if you're interested, just send me a private message on Instagram and we can just take care of it that way. But I've been using this for over a year now and it has worked great for me because you keep track of it. I don't know what I'm doing. You keep track of it every week. You can be detailed and keep track of it weekly. And this will help you just stay on track on a weekly basis if that's what you need. At least to start your budget if you're new. At least to start your budget, I think that's a great idea. It worked for me. I haven't tried this with the kids because they don't have bills besides their car insurance. That's what they pay. The young one, only the car insurance. The oldest one, he has one credit card and his car insurance. And then this one, I made this one because this one is for me to quote unquote do the cash stuffing, but for my expenses, my bills, and my credit cards, which that money stays in the bank. I never take that money out. I always keep it in the bank. So this is what that is. And this is something new that I'm going to be trying. So I will see how that works, because right now I just do it in my head, basically. I do it in my head. I keep track of it on an Excel sheet. But I want to see how it works if I do it on paper. So like that, every time I don't have to log into my computer to see where I'm at and what I'm doing. So this is for my digital savings envelopes. So I have week 1, 2, 3, 4, and week 5. And then I have in here, this is for November. I started it. We're still on this week of November, so I have to do this week. I already got paid. And I already made the changes on Excel. I got to do it here on the paper. And so it's basically this right here. But this is for the digital money. This is just for the entire thing. So right now, this is how much money I have for each category, how much money I have saved. And you see little amounts because my bills here, very little amount. I think the most expensive one will be LifeLock. That's $30. Everything else is like $20. Oh, my cell phone. That is almost $100. But everything else is like $20, $30. So my bills are not high at all. That's why I'm able to, the money from that my husband gives me, I'm able to do a lot of things with it. So I have 3 of that one. Moving on. This is my cash breakdown. This is what I use when I have when I take the cash money out of the bank just to put it on my envelopes. This is the cash breakdown. So I have the actual binder name here and the envelopes that I have on each binder. Like that, I don't have to write it down. And if I'm going to add money, I just add the amount of money I'm going to add. If I don't have any money to add, then I just leave it blank. And of course, my breakdown categories right here. And I did 2 for 2 payments, I guess you can say. Or 2 videos to make it easier. So I'm going to cut this down. I hope you are enjoying this process, because the reason why I'm doing it this way is just to give you ideas on what you can do for yourself. Sometimes we want to do something, but we're not too sure what to do, how to do it. And this is the reason why I'm doing it, just to give you ideas on how you can make your own, because basically I am making my own. And I'm going to use a planner from the Happy Planner, just so I can plan my bills there, because of course that's the calendar. So now this one goes here. Move on to the next. Next, I have my sinking funds. So once I do the cash envelopes, then I come here and I add how much money I added to the envelope and what's my new balance in that envelope. So this is what that is. And then again, I have it by binder. So I have the name of the binder here, except my wallet. And then here, this one is for my my digital money, which means the money that I keep in my savings. That's what that is. And I want to have that here. And then for my challenges and the games that I'll be playing, which is the same thing, saving money. Oops. So I have marked in here the size for the Happy Planner. That way it makes it easier for me, not to remember, but just to follow where I need to trim it. This one's gonna be a little tight. Next, I have a tracker of how much money I had each month. So this is gonna be just for the month to see my improvement, or to see if I'm just saving a little bit and using it, and see what I can work on to better myself in saving money for the different categories. So this is what this one is, and this one's gonna be a little bit bigger because I should have made something here a little bit tighter. But for the following month, which will be, this is for January, so I know I need to make it a little bit smaller. I gotta shrink it somewhere because I don't want to cut it from here because I need it for the hole punch. Let's see. Maybe I can trim it very tiny bit here. Okay, that's perfect. So this is just to keep track on a, did I say monthly? Yeah, monthly, because this is gonna be weekly. So let's say for the month of January, the first week, second, third, fourth week, and then if there's a fifth week, then I just put it in here. If not, that stays blank. I just like to give myself that extra space so I'm not too tight, because sometimes the month can have 5 weeks. So I'm not counting how many weeks the month has in the calendar when I'm doing this. So I have a neutral one and it works whenever it needs to work. And then here, like I said, I have my binder names and then the envelopes I have on each binder. Like that, I don't have to write anything down. I can just find whatever envelope I need and write the amount. I am creating more envelopes from my binder. I'm adding just maybe about like 10 more. So it's not such a huge deal. But I am adding some new categories because when I start working, I do want to save money for those categories. I think I'll be also adding a tab to this sheet just so I can find myself faster. And these ones are all saving stuff. So let me just put them in my in this planner that I'm making, and I'll explain to you what they mean and what they are. So like I mentioned, this is a cover from Love Posh. I have a few other ones coming. I want to try also the frosted one to see how it looks. But this is the cover from Love Posh. When I open it, I created the these 2 pages. I created them myself. And then here is my monthly budget that we talked about already, so I don't want to explain it again. Then is my weekly budget. This one is a little bit long, so I think I'm gonna cut it a little bit more. Hopefully that was not too much. So this one is for the digital money that does not leave the bank. It stays in the bank, and I'm just separating the money exactly the same way that we do with the cash envelopes. I'm separating the money for each category that I need. And this is for 1 month. So this one is for December. Actually, this one is for November. And this should be on the other sheet. I just wanted on the other binder, which is for 2023, which is this one right here. I just wanted to show you how it works. So I have 2 sheets here for 2024. Then here is my cash breakdown for when I'm doing the videos. I can do the cash breakdown here and find out how much money I need to pull out of the bank and how much money is gonna go into each envelope. So I have one set, it's 2 pages because I have a lot of binders and I have a lot of envelopes. And then when I'm doing the videos, this is what I use, just so I know how much money is supposed to go to each envelope. Here is the sheet that I'm using to find out my balance once I add the money to the envelopes. And then this is the second part of that sheet. This one, like I said, this is a monthly sheet. Each row is a week, and this is gonna let me know how good I'm doing on saving or spending the money. So that's 2 sheets. Here is when I wanna keep track of the money that I'm saving for travel. Travel means anything that's local, anything that we can drive to. That's travel for me. Vacation is when we have to either fly somewhere or take a cruise somewhere. That's a vacation. But for travel, something close, getaway weekend, you know, stuff like that. This one is for our moms because we both lost our dad. So we just have our moms and my grandmother who's 105. So we want to save money here for anything we want to get them. Not because they would need money, because thankfully they are okay and they are stable. But anything that we want to get for them, or anything that can happen that they might, you know, need the help with the extra cash, then we have this one. My husband saves money on his side. I'm trying to save money on my side. But the money that we save, we just put it together. And I like that he likes to save money on his side, because he won't lose that practice of saving money. It doesn't fall all on me, so that's great because we're both on the same page. This one is because, oh, this one is for the auto maintenance. So right now I have $175. Anything that we need to work for my car, I want to save money separately, because for my husband's trucks, he saves money on the side for himself, because everything he gets is extremely expensive and it's always a lot of money. Being a guy, having 2 trucks, there's always things that he wants to get done in the cars or in the trucks to make them better, which is one of the things that he's doing right now in one of his trucks. He has a personal pickup truck and then he has the business truck. So this is money for my car. Whenever I need to take it to a dealership, or if I have to pay anything, I want to save that much money here. This is for medical. So anything that's medical, co-pays and stuff like that, I want to save that money here. I did make, either I made it or I have to make it, an envelope, because I want to save the deductible that we have on our insurance. So the amount of deductible that I have on our insurance, I think it's like $3,000. I want to save that much money in case, God forbid, anything happens. We have money there for whatever it is that we need to pay. And yes, we can do monthly payments, but if we can just get rid of the bill and I have that on our back, will be the best. And that's why I want to save money for that. My goal is to be a month ahead. So this is for the first $2,000. And I think I took that money out and I have no money. So I would need to wait and save up to $75 in order for me to continue this. But this is to save $2,000. Each category, or each, oh, I forgot what you call this, hexagon, is $25. So max is $2,000. So I have page 1 and then I have page 2, because I want to save at least $3,000 for a month ahead. This is just a savings challenge of saving $2,000 for the inside home renovation. I would like to finish updating the guest bathroom. Right now, the only thing that needs to be updated is just the tub. It's not outdated, but I would like to make it look nicer or change the tub completely to something else. But for that, I want to save the money, because it's not something that we need. It's something that we want. I'm taking my time and saving money for it. This is the vacation I was talking about. Right now, we don't have any plans for a 2024 vacation. But I do want to start saving the money, because we do spend a lot of money when we go on vacation. And this money will be money to spend, not to buy the vacation. So I want to start saving money for it now. Because we don't know if we're going to take a vacation or not. For a few years, I haven't been working. My husband is the one doing everything, so we can take a vacation whenever we want, because he owns his business. Once I start working, things are going to be different, because I have to ask for permission for a vacation. They're going to give me just 1 week in the whole year for a vacation, so that we actually need to really plan ahead. So I'm saving money for it right now, unless I start working for myself. Which, at the end of the day, that's my goal. Work for myself. Be a private contractor. This is just a tracker to save $500. I don't have a reason yet, so I haven't used this yet. But I just have it here because I printed it out and I did it. So I just wanted to have it ready to go. And this one too. My husband and I have a Roth IRA account. We've had it for a few years. I tried to keep track of it in 2023. I failed keeping track of it. So I want to try it again for this year. For our contribution, this is going to be for, I think this one is going to be for 6 months. But this one is going to be for the year, for myself. So this one is for myself for the year. I changed this because the other one, if you guys have seen my videos, I have flowers. And I decided to change it because it just takes too long to color the flowers. I said, let me just do squares. I color that really quick and call it a day. So each square is $50. So I'm gonna see if starting January, I can keep track of it on a monthly basis. And then this one is for my husband, and this one is for 6 months. And because he's a professional musician also, I decided to do the little congas, and each conga is worth $50. So every $100, then I color 2 congas right here. And I have my notes so I don't forget what those 2 means by the time January starts. And then that's all I have for my cash envelope tracker. Here, I wanted to use this one. This is from the Happy Planner. And I wanted to use this for something, but I forgot what that something was. So that's why I decided not to put it in here, because I have to read my notes and find out what I wanted to use this for. In the meantime, I just keep it out. And I know this video has been extremely long, but I just want to show you this ones right here. In case you're interested, I can send you the digital form. We can just, like I said, I closed my website because I didn't have time for it. But if you're interested in one of this, we can just make an arrangement through PayPal. We'll talk through Instagram on private messenger, and then I can send you an email with it, so you can just print it out as many times as you need. So this one's, like I mentioned at the beginning, is $1, $5, and $10. This one equals 150. I did not put how much money this one is, and this one is 35. And this one is for the mom's savings, so I have another way to keep track of it on the actual envelope. This one is for the auto tax and registration for the vehicle. This is for Canva. This is another one for the auto tags, and then this one is for AAPC, Canva, ESET, and the 50 envelope challenge. And then this one is for the retirement funds. So another way to keep track of it. And then this one is for the vacations, and $2,000 for whatever it is that you want. So I am not going to be using all of them, but because I have them all printed out on the sheet, that's why they all came out on the sheets. But I'll be using some of them, so whatever I'm going to use, I just cut it out, put it in the envelope, and whatever I'm not going to use, save it for a future time. But for now, this has been a long video, and this is going to be it for this video. Please stay tuned for cash envelopes videos, because like I said, I'm going to be going through the whole process with you guys, hopefully before the year ends, so it's ready to go for January 1st, 2024. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If this interests you, also please let me know in the comments below. Like that, I know I can continue doing these videos. I really enjoy these videos a lot, especially the cash envelopes videos. I enjoy them so much, and I can't wait to continue saving, but start saving better in 2024, which is my goal, to pay off the credit card debt that we have. I want to pay off both cars that we have, my husband's trucks and my SUV, and that's my goal. I'm concentrating as much as I can on those. So that's why I'm trying to organize myself even better than I did in 2023. So hopefully I gave you ideas. Like I said, if you're interested in anything, please let me know in a private message on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me there. I'm trying to be active there, but it makes it really hard since I'm going to school most of the time, full-time, I guess I can say. So I do YouTube videos on the side because it's just fun for me. So this is going to be all for my video. If not, I continue talking. I'll see you guys on my next video. Hasta pronto. Adios.